What's up, everybody? I'm the Manadork. I don't have a catchphrase, but what I do have is another standard budget deck for you. 12 rares today, so a little bit more than our usual. We're built around United Battlefront, which we've played on here before. 3 and a white for sorcery. Look at the top 7 of the library. Put 2 non-creature, non-land permanents with mana value 3 or less from those cards onto the battlefield. The rest on the bottom in any order. And we're going to try and combine that today with Case of the Stashed Skeleton and Corpses of the Lost. So, in theory, 4 mana, here's multiple threats. And in the case of the Corpses of the Lost, it's something that we can recur and continue making threats. Stashed Skeleton, if they deal with the guy, we're able to then use the enchantment to go find either another Corpses, another Stashed, another Battlefront, something like that to push us over the top. We want a few more skeletons than just those, so we've got 4 Forsaken Miner, 2 Reassembling Skeleton. The rest of the deck is other things that we can hit with the Battlefront. So we've got 3 Grim Bauble, 3 Soul Guide Lantern to deal with opponent's graveyard, give us an edge against the Omniscience Abuela's Awakening decks. 2 copies of Invasion of New Capenna, a card that nobody even remembers exists. It's a battle for a white and a black. Comes in with 4 counters. When it enters, we may sacrifice an artifact or creature, and when we do, exile target creature or artifact an opponent controls. And then the flip side is the Holy Frazzle Cannon. It's an equipment that equips for 1, and whenever the equipped creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature and each other creature we control that shares a type with it. That side makes sense since we're all skeletons. That's going to buff the whole team. First side is going to give us a flexible answer to either creatures or to things like Simulacrum Synthesizer or Quarry Steelcutter. Then we've got 3 Momentum Breaker, 4 Nowhere to Run, and 2 copies of Patchwork Banner. Fueling it all, we've got 6 Plains, 13 Swamp, 4 Forlorn Flats, and 2 Scoured Barrens. And that's the deck. Alright, I'm going to go find an opponent. That'll give you a chance to find the like and subscribe, and I'll see you over there. Try this. Skeleton number 1. Skeleton number 2. Galax. No good. We can do all sorts of blocking things. Let's get him off the table. Come over for a couple more. Overlord. Send them in. No blocks, they go to 6. Makes me wonder what they've got. Vanishing Light, okay. Battlefront. We'll sacrifice the one that just came out. And opponent picks it up. We'll give this a try. Skrelv off the table before he causes any trouble. So they're on Toxic. Take 2 and get a poison. And another one of those guys. Get in for 2. Drop that and slow the bleeding a little. Battlefront and see what we can see. Not a whole lot. Get the Skrelv out of there. Nowhere to run their guy. Get in for 2. Crawling Chorus. Fair enough. Come over for 2. One guy to block with and 2 guys to attack with next turn. They destroy Evil the Case. Ossification on the blocker. Come over for 6. Make a blocker again. Send it back. Step in front. Make it big and they get to draw a card. During their end step, we'll reassemble the skeleton, seeing as that's sort of in his title. And for 6. Land drop and end the turn. There's a hive. Ossification. And yes, I do realize the irony of the skeletons getting ossified. Opponent packs it in. I like this hand. See what the opponent's up to. They're down to 6 cards. We don't mind that. They're cave people. Alright. I don't know if cave people is the right term. Rides in for our guy. We'll just make a replacement body and pass it back. Let's come over for 2. Make another skeleton. Send it their way. Beanstalk. Sure thing. Battlefront and a bauble. Or rather a corpses and a bauble. Get in for a bunch. Let's see what they come up with. That's a cave-in. That was the wrong card. It's not what I meant to play. Will we still get in for 3? Make a missionary, but they can't kick it. Momentum breaker. Blow up our corpses. We can get in for 2. So the question is, yeah, I think we go ahead and ping them and get back our skeleton. Forsaken Miner at the ready. And do they have another sweeper? They got a Hearth Elemental. We get another corpses. So even if they have a removal, we'll get through for 3. We can keep this one. Just waiting on the opponent to finish their administrative duties. Temple of Abandon and send one to the bottom. Miner time. The Beanstalk. Hit him with a miner and make another miner. Corpses. We'll get in for 9. Or maybe they'll block. They're reading stuff. We just take the 9. Okay. So I assume they're going to make a big dragon here. Or just an invasion. Blow up our guy. Make another one of these. Throw out our token. We get in for 8, putting him at 1. Flip the invasion, and what else for you, my friend? And they pick it up. They didn't even give us a chance to. And that's the deck. Wound up going 6-3 with it, recording for this video. Unfortunately, all 3 of the losses coincided with my dogs being loud, so I don't know if any of those games are going to make it into the final edit of the video. But as far as the ones that we won, when we were firing on all cylinders, when we curved out, it was perfect. Now, turn 2 case into turn 3 corpses is great to begin with, but when you throw 2 more skeletons the turn after, perfect. Kind of weak in some areas. If we wound up with a bad battlefront, if we got to beyond turn 7 or so, that kind of fell apart. Whatever the opponent was doing long term seemed to be more impactful, be more powerful than whatever we were doing at that point. So it's a maybe. So if you're still here, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out and watch me play some games. Feel free to leave a comment if you like what you saw, or if there's anything you'd like to see me do differently. Don't forget to like the subscribe and button the smash, or whatever it is you do to show that you appreciate the video. Thanks again for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.